What's up, bro? What's up, everybody? TA Fair. Happy Monday. How you feeling, bro?
Dude, we got a nice workout in this morning.
Well,
I wasn't going to talk about that.
you got a nice workout this morning.
Right there. No, we started that TA challenge to finish out the summer.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
E caught me. So I started my run. See, honesty. It's not about lying. It's about honesty. I did my mile. I got down there. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I got a message, and I'm like, I got to answer this right now. So I started walking, and I'm like, this is why you always put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Focus on what you got to do. Stay present.
So
do
what
you
you're
do.
saying is,
Tell me what you're about to say.
E caught you.
He saw me. Here's the thing. I wasn't going to take the credit for the mile anyway.
Oh,
I wouldn't. Come on.
Got you.
But he saw me. I'm like, oh man, I gotta send him an explain text.
Yeah.
And then he was very understanding. He also gave me the E look, which is he's a quiet one, but he.
All right. Well, do not disturb.
Do not disturb.
Just,
do not disturb, or it's gonna mess up everything. That's
finish
why.
the run, then get to it.
Well, because think about it, right? Like how often do clients tell you they're just like, yo, I'm just busy at work, or I got this going on, or I got that going on. It's like, yo, like any schedule, right? You go from this time to this time. I want to be. If you go to a doctor's office, right? Mm-hmm. You're sitting there. You're talking to the doctor. You know that you're not going to be doing work, texting someone, mailing something, whatever, right? So I feel like that's one of the big things. Like when you know you're doing something, lock it up. Don't try to do half and half. Stay present in what you're doing.
That's a good way of putting it, man. Yeah. Stay present. I like that.
Well, it's funny because since this is a boxing kind of thing right now, right? It's funny. It's one of the things that I know for me. Love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be very similar. But for me, I know when it comes to boxing, it's one of the main things that trains being present. Like in today's world, we're always thinking about doing 10,000 things at once with technology, right? I can do this and I can do that and I can send this at the same time. Now we got some AI bots can send that out for me. And now we got all kinds of things going on, right? But I think what's sick is when you're boxing, if you don't stay present, a fist hits you in the face and
absolutely.
you go, I should stop thinking about that right now because I'm gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, in boxing, man, you have to be 100% focused on what's going on, locked in the moment, and you have to block out everything else, block out the noise and focus on the guy in front of you, or like he said, you're gonna pay for it. And I think not only when you got a man or a woman in front of you in sparring or in competition, but in training, if you want to get the utmost out of your training, you have to be laser focused and locked in. That can be applied to life, right? Like, Key's run. If he had his phone on Do Not Disturb, or if he ignored the text, he could have got his run done and then got back to the text messages. But just laser focus in what you're doing and what's in front of you.
I feel like now I need to step in and say, I had my phone because I was listening to a podcast as I was running, okay? That's why my phone was with me. I had to listen to my podcast. So it wasn't that I was trying to text and whatever, but it was that. So just in case you were going to call me out, which I'm sure somebody's going to try to do. I feel like Dante would be the one that's going to jump out.
Probably will be Dante.
Probably Dante.
Oh, was Dante here this morning?
It wasn't.
All right, well,
Mr. Bachelor Weekend.
Oh, that's what it is.
Mr. Bachelor
that's
Weekend.
what it is. That's what I can't give him too much stuff because I wasn't here this morning either.
Well, that's true.
But yeah. Facts. Anyway.
And we got Bobby.
Was Bob here?
No, Bob's across the water.
That's right. He's overseas, right?
Yeah, he's overseas having a good old time.
Must be nice.
Must be nice, Bobby.
Must be nice. Enjoy it, brother.
Enjoy it. Have fun.
Yeah.
But
Bobby earned it though.
No,
he always earns it. Bobby earns it.
Yo, I think it's so funny, man. He punches like a horse.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bob punches like a horse can kick. And I tell people this all the time, and a lot of people think I'm joking. He's 70 plus, I don't know, 72, 73, and punches the hardest I've ever felt through the mitts. And I've worked with a lot of guys, and I don't know, it's just that old man strength. But Bob's not old, I'm not calling him old, but I'm just saying. For his age, man, Bobby can punch, man. I mean, hard, yeah.
Dude, it's funny.
He's a beast, though. I mean,
well, it's funny because Braden and Blake try to talk smack, and it's just like, dude,
it's like, yeah,
you have no
if Papa
idea.
wanted to. He'd take you out. Speaking of pop-outs, it's like when I was young, I probably was like 13 or 14, and I used to spend the weekends with my grandparents, and I would always come downstairs in the mornings and drink my grandfather's glass of milk, and he had a bald head like me. I had hair at the time, and I would put my hand on his head, and I would smack it. Well, I guess this one particular day, he wasn't feeling it. And I'll never forget, he got up and ever so politely grabbed me by the side of my head, squeezed my ears, and just head-butted me while he was holding my head. And I hit the floor like a ton of bricks, and I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I was doing both. But I just remember the pain from his head, and man, but old man strength, man. You know what I mean? Old man strength.
It's just better not to find out.
Yeah, it's better not to find out,
It's
man.
better not to find out.
Yeah, for sure.
No, man, it sucks because you and I, when we met, right, we were young cats, like 12, 13, something like that. And it's funny, so I spent the majority of the time learning from your dad, but I always heard stories about your grandpa. But I met him a couple times, but like never really.
Yeah.
So it's cool hearing the.
I
always enjoy hearing the stories about him.
Yeah, he's something. He's still kicking.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm much bigger than him now, and I'm now a grown man. But that's one dude. Him and my dad are two dudes that I wouldn't mess with. You know what I mean? Like even. I truly believe the last thing to go on a man is their strength. And although, like I said, I'm bigger and I'm grown now, I still wouldn't mess with my grandfather. No, because he knows how to punch you. Yeah. He knows where to punch you. You know what I mean? Like,
not that you don't.
It's like, not that I don't, right? But like, it's just, that's the teacher, right? He's who taught, my father taught me, taught many guys in our family. And like, he knows how to turn them over. And it's like quick and, he's gonna pick his shots and he's gonna give you the worst minute of your life. He might only got a minute in him, but it's gonna be the worst minute of your life. You know what I mean? So and he's 84, and still still deadly. Trust me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'll tell you, man. Like it just makes me think. So we got a comment on one of our videos. Because I think people get confused on like what we're trying to do here.
Right.
They get confused about like what is TA boxing, right? We got bags, we got mitts, we got gloves, we spar, we do all those sort of things. But like what TA boxing, like what is the heart of it? Like what are we really trying to do? And it's funny, we got that comment and it's just like
the comment, you're talking about the one where the guy commented, I see a bunch of training but no boxing.
Yeah.
Well, I responded in a very nice and professional way, and it was on the video while we trained. So, I think what this guy meant was, I see a bunch of boxing training, but I don't see any boxing. Like he didn't see, we don't post sparring often. Every once in a while we do, but he didn't see like.
It's a different angle, right? Like the stuff that we do, it's from a different angle, and right. I think the big thing for us is to say that like, it's about the community.
Right, for sure.
It's about
and what you get from training amongst like-minded individuals that want to elevate and feed off of the positive energy in the room through boxing training. Sparring, sure, it's optional, right? It's not mandatory at TA boxing, and we're not your traditional gym where we're trying to build world-class fighters, but we're we work with everyday fighters in life, right? And we get results and we're building a community. We have a brotherhood and sisterhood of members that just want to get better and elevate through the art of boxing and boxing training.
Well, because I think that's the part, right? It's more than just punches, right? Kind of coming back to what we were talking about earlier, like, I'm not, like, what boxing does for me, I've done it for years, but what boxing does for me is I stay present. It's the only time, right, throughout the day, so much stuff goes on, right? Text messages going off. Dude, there's just, you start trying to do one task, and then you get stuck and pulled into like 5 different things just because there's just, a stimulus here. So like boxing is just, there's something so special about boxing. I think the hardest part, which we've had some people that, came in, thought they wanted to spar, right? But once they started sparring, they realized, oh, this hurts. And the sad part is there's so many more lessons you can get from boxing than just the sparring. Like, yeah, it's nice to throw that in if you're interested.
Right.
That's a different lesson that you can learn, right? Like learning, the one thing about boxing, you can't blame it on anybody. Yeah, you can try to blame it on your coach if you want, but bottom line is, like, it's on you. If you get hit in the face, you should have kept your hands up, right? If you didn't pivot, right, when you should have pivoted and you stepped back, then you got a double jab in the face, right? Like, so I just think that there's something so special about boxing that, it's about so much more than just getting hit. So it's funny when the guy brought up that comment, it just made me laugh because it's like, we just made a video about like why
a powerful video,
right?
Yeah.
Like why we train. Because we want to be the best dad, right?
He was super dad.
Super dad.
Wants to be the strongest dad at every daddy-daughter dance. Yeah, or like John. He trains to stay in shape so that when he's playing ball with his kids, he doesn't pull a hamstring. These are real reasons why our members train.
Yeah.
Like my guy Nick Flitter, he now he does spar, right? He spars often. And if you know anything, if you followed us and you see Nick Flitter's progress, when he stepped in here, he couldn't break an egg. Now the kid is solid, right? Yeah. I can't play with Nick anymore. And his ultimate goal is to beat Coach Tom's behind. So, it's levels, right? We have members that want to spar, maybe one day compete, and then we have members that just want to come in, get a great workout, feed off of the energy provided by the trainers, provided by the other members, want to learn how to, box and, self-defense and, want to build confidence.
And they just want to talk some smack to the people in the room.
Exactly.
And that's the energy, right?
Yeah.
It's the
like
show
John.
up.
Don't,
dude, his head just blew up. Like,
yeah, man.
But no, but I think it's special because I think that there's so much more to boxing than just.
Well, it's like we talk about all the time. Like boxing is. I mean, I can speak from personal experience in the last few years how therapeutic boxing training is. And we always say boxing is medicine. When you're going through something, or if you just want to shock the body and switch up your training style, try something new, nothing is going to challenge you more than boxing training, right? And it can truly be your medicine. What better way to relieve some stress or take out your frustrations than to come in here, punch a bag, but actually know how to punch the bag, actually know how to train, and when you're going through something that's going to challenge you to get stronger physically and mentally, it's nothing like the sport of boxing and boxing training.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. I think that's the big piece too, is that when it comes to boxing, it's, don't get me wrong, there's places where it's just fitness.
Yeah.
We're not that place.
Right.
You're gonna
Nothing
learn.
against those places.
Listen, it's a different take. Whatever works for people works for people, and that's that. So, nothing there. But for us, you're gonna learn, because there was this one time I got to tell a story. This was like 2008, 9, 10, somewhere in that range. So this one person that was running a boxing class, I feel like I'm at that guy now. I feel like I'm being that guy. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Again, it depends on the intentions of the class, but I'm still going to tell a story.
Yeah.
I get in front of the bag, and I start throwing punches. Boxing. The person comes over and says, you got to turn this way, you got to turn this way, and you got to throw like this. And I'm like, nope. So it's funny because there's a fitness component and all that, but But the big thing for us is just coming off that. I feel bad now. I shouldn't have judged that type of fitness kind of thing. But
jab, right hand.
But it's not even a right hand.
Left hook.
This person actually said to me, like, stand square with the bag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get knocked out standing like this, right? I'm trying to stay here. So if you want to tell me stay here and then, go southpaw, fine, right? But this person's telling me square up with the bag and do this, and I'm like, first of all, from a fitness standpoint, all right, I'm getting into a whole different realm. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But what I'm gonna say is, back to the positive focus. When it comes down to it, when you're training, you start learning how to throw your hands, right? And you do it but we do it from a fitness standpoint where you are gonna learn to throw one way. And then if you choose more of a fitness standpoint, go southpaw. But really, we're trying to focus on teaching you how to box, not necessarily the fighting of boxing.
Yeah. Well, again, so like, if you want to learn how to box, I'm going to assess you. We're going to figure out what your stance is, whether you're orthodox or southpaw, and we're going to stick with it. Now, if you want to go cardio boxing, fitness boxing, then we'll balance it out. We'll go both ways. But if you want to learn to box, you're either orthodox or southpaw. We're going to figure that out from day one, and we're going to stick to it. I had a guy, a friend of mine that I grew up with, come in yesterday for a session, and he recently went for a trial, 2-week period at another local gym, and he did Muay Thai previously. So yesterday was my first time working with him. He moves pretty well. I think he would be great for our program. So he kind of knows how to move, right? He has a good stance. His footwork is okay. He just needs to get in shape. But he was telling me, he's like, nothing against the gym I just did this trial at, but I go in and the trainer is trying to change my stance. He's like, I'm southpaw. He's like, and he's trying to get me to go orthodox. And he said to me, they need to do away with this stance. And it's like, why? So because you lack knowledge and because you don't understand how to work with someone who's not orthodox, who's southpaw, you're going to try to change what they're comfortable with?
Well, I think it reminds me of, you were talking to someone and they started talking about like, oh, but do you do this and do you do that? Yeah. And I think it's important that you interview. If you are trying to be a fighter, right, or you are trying to continue to learn, maybe not box, or I don't know if you're looking to fight or not, but either way, if you are looking to increase your depth of knowledge in the sport, make sure you're going to a coach that has a similar style to what you want, right? Like if you're going in and the guy's just a brawler, but you want to be a finesse guy, you're probably walking into the wrong spot.
No, for sure. That's that one conversation I was having, the guy. And nothing against casuals, right? But a lot of times people will, oh, do you do peekaboo style? Do you do the Philly shell? Do you do high guard? And it's like, buddy, we train boxing, right? So it's not like you come here and it's like we're only going to be training in a shell, or we're only going to train, high guard. It's like we train all aspects of the art of boxing. And
learn the fundamentals first.
Yeah, exactly. We keep it simple.
Learn the fundamentals.
Hands high, chin low. Before we even get the punches, we're going to teach you how to move your feet, right? So it's like we're going to teach you how to move your head before we even get to throwing punches. So it's a little bit different, but it's very old school, and it's not just one-sided training. And you're getting like an old school Philadelphia vibe right here in Voorhees, New Jersey. So, But yeah, man, that's a little bit about, what you're going to get at TA training. We talked a little bit about, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the community, how boxing is medicine, the actually learning how to throw your hands in box, where it's not, we can do the cardio thing. You're going to get a great workout, but you're actually going to learn how to defend yourself, throw your hands.
Yeah. No, man, yeah, boxing is just a special thing. But what's a memory you got? A fun one and a not so fun one from back in the old World Gym days.
A fun
Rest
memory.
in peace, World Gym.
So fun memory. Let's see. I got so many fun ones. One that sticks out from. All right, not so fun. World's
Yeah.
Gym. I ate a big breakfast one morning. It's one Saturday morning, and I'll never do that again before sparring. But I ate a big breakfast one morning, and we got in, warmed up, and I don't know if you were there that morning or not, but we sparred, and a few rounds in, I got caught with a good body shot right to the gut, and puked, man. I mean, it came up, man. Everything I ate ended up on the canvas at World's Gym.
That was that stage.
So yeah. That just makes me think of the smell of that room. It's not quite the same here, but you never forget what it smells like in that place.
That place was special.
A good one. I headbutted Ilya one time,
Did you?
and his tooth mark was in the
remember that.
top of my
I do
head.
remember that, yep.
And I forget what I did it for. I don't know if it was Ilya, that was my guy, but I don't know if it was because he was like mushing my face or something. Mind you, we were kids, right? So and I just remember
13 years old.
I just came up head first, boom, and his tooth went through his mouthpiece and left a dent in my head. So that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Yeah. What about you?
So a tough one, but loved it because it was a great character builder. To this day, so all you athletes that are watching this, when you wonder why I do it, you can blame his dad. We sparred, I mean, we went 5, 6, 7 rounds, and then I left everything out on the last round. And I'm like, all right, I'm out, cool. And your dad goes, Keith, back in. Tommy's going. I'm like, what? And Tommy? So I had nothing left in the tank, or so I thought.
Yeah.
I had nothing left in the tank, and it's crazy, you know, when you think you have nothing left.
What you have left.
One more.
Yeah. No,
By the way,
sure.
there was 2 more after that, so there was a lot more left I didn't realize. So that was a big lesson. So that was a tough one. That was a character builder.
He was infamous for that, for sure.
No, but I love that. But that's the kind of stuff, right? Where like we just don't realize like the potential. Oh.
Yeah.
Realize the potential that's actually there, and that was a character builder, and I look at it as a positive one now. But at the time, it was rough.
What's one thing, thinking back and training with my dad and you know the guys, your brother and everybody, what's one thing from training specific, outside of what you just explained, that you to this day, it could be an exercise, whatever, right? A movement, whatever that you use with your current athletes and clients?
So many, man. I mean, listen, why we jump rope for as much as we jump rope?
Yeah.
That's just, you should be able to jump rope for 30 minutes straight. I don't know what the problem is. Like, the best way to learn is shift weight and like, it's just one of the best ways. And I mean, alligator push-ups, everyone's favorite. There's so many. But it's funny. I think it's also, besides the exercise, it's the mentality.
Right.
And I think that's the most important part, where it's just like, you have more in you. You have more in you. Dig deeper. When people talk about hoodies, right? Like it's more of a, stop looking at yourself in the mirror, Stop trying to, forget about all that stuff. When you're in the gym, you're just focused in on your craft, and you're trying to get better.
Yeah.
And that's what hoodies, mean to me. But we can have that talk at a different time.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Nah, I love it, brother. Love it.
Yeah.
What do you got? Yeah. we're gonna end it there. Throw the hood on.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna do many more of these talks, folks. Many more of these talks, man. Boom!